AUTOMAGIC Adventures is going back over to the coast. This time I'm timing it right. You got to put some thought into the timing because the tides makes a difference. In about an hour and a half or so, it's going to be right where I want the tide to be for pumping like sand shrimp. And I think sand shrimp, when you're fishing for salmon in the coastals with, you know, bobber and eggs and maybe bobber and sand shrimp really pays off big time. They like to eat that stuff. So I'm gonna make sure I get some sand shrimp today. Also, I'm gonna do another round of crab snare checking with those jet divers. This time I'm taking some crab bait and I'm gonna make kind of more of a commitment for my time. I'm gonna go and crab for a couple hours. So I should have some crab and I should have a decent chance of taking home some salmon. So stick with me. We'll see what happens. Hey, what's up everybody? Well, I made it over here to the coast. Right now I'm gonna run down here. Since I wanted to do some salmon fishing, I'm gonna go find some sand shrimp before I crab. Oh, you guys don't realize how hard this actually is. Just gotta walk around until you find some spots in the sand. You step on it and the ground gives away. Not sure why that's the way to go, but I feel like because the sand shrimp burrows little holes. The little hole burrowers. So they got all these little tunnels down there. Hey! Get out of here, birds. That totally wears a guy out if he's not in shape. The wife said they need to go start working out. For health reasons, mostly, she said. So, this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of sitting around as much as I do, it's the time of the year when I'll be getting out doing. Feel the burn. All right, next stop, we're gonna go crabbing. Last few times I've been here was at high tide, and I don't know what it's gonna be like at low tide. There's gotta be some crabs in here somewhere. Let's see if we can find the mother lode, baby. Here's my walk. I'll put on some satisfying, peaceful music for you. Just walking the beach, looking for weird stuff that the king tide blew around. Heading over here to this little point where I'm gonna fish from. Should be pretty good. Let's hope. So I'm going to show you this. This is something kind of interesting. So what you can't see at high tide when the water's covering it is this big old bluff right here. And this is where we're getting our stuff snagged up on, I think. Look at this big sandbar. You guys see that? Look at that. I'm gonna walk down here for a second. If you get all the way down here, looks like there's a little bit of a rock reef here. Let's see. And then literally knee-high, almost waist-high sandbar right there. I think that's what we were getting snagged up on last time when it was high tide. Wow, that's just a straight up drop off. I don't want to fall in here. See if I can climb up. Ow. Anyway, kind of interesting to show you guys that. Well, we're gonna crab down here and try it for a second before we walk further down. We'll just get set up right now. Okay guys, it took a little bit of modifying, but I was able to get this one to go through that hole. I wanted to use really heavy dual snaps on this just to make sure I didn't lose it. I should do it too on this one. This is a pretty small little snap. We're just gonna go with the flow. If I lose it, I lose it. I don't want to keep second guessing myself here. So I'm gonna open this up, get some bait in it. Got some bait right here. I'm gonna put one fish, and then I'm gonna top it with a squid. Hopefully that'll work. We'll just do that. All this stuff should be fairly frozen. I had it in my freezer at home. We're gonna put some of this squid in there. I think I'm gonna just really jam it down in that hole here. Maybe I'll do the squid first. It's the fun of this, you got to kind of figure things out. You know, you can't just say, oh, do it for me, or bait my hook. You kind of have to just figure things out. You know what, I'm going to just do full squid. Why not? This is going to be full sended on the squid, guys. Hope they don't steal it all. Okay. So I got my main line to my jet diver and then to my snare. Got the snare kind of set how I want it. Like so. Like that, and then put these back. So it's going to lay on the bottom just like that. Let's throw it out here and see what happens. Maybe I'll be kissing it goodbye, you never know. Definitely. Okay, found the bottom. All right guys, so I'm on the bottom. Tides and water's going out. So I'm gonna kind of set my rod right here. Just like that. I don't want there to be a bunch of slack. I just want to keep it like that so I can really keep an eye on it. And we're gonna check it in about 5 minutes. That'll give me enough time to throw my other one out and see what I can get. Okay guys, I got my camera. Let's just turn this on for fun. Let's just do it. All right, so here's my Dura snare I'm going to throw out there. Got it tied in with this bad boy here. So let's hope this works out. I'm going to throw it out there, and then this thing will help me get it up out of the deep when it's time. Go for it here. I have no idea if this is gonna work. It should work. Let that sink on in. Okay, I'm on the bottom. So now I'm just gonna kind of keep the slack fairly tight. We're gonna know real quick because I'm gonna go over here and test this one out. Okay, so watch closely here. You should be able to see this thing surface. Right away. Oh, look at that. man thing came right up to the surface. Perfect. I don't think I got any crabs on there, but boy, did that thing work good. Heck yeah, man. It worked. All right, guys, we're going for another test run here. I'm gonna go for pole number 2. Walk up here and got the video camera rolling, so you'll get to see what I get to see. I'm gonna get it most of the way up, and then I'm gonna semi-set the hook. There we go. Fast and pull. I don't think I feel anything, but man, it's coming right up to the surface. You guys see that? That works great. No crabs, so I can't prove it yet. I'll prove it here. Just got to get it right where the crabs want it here. I'm gonna just throw it right out here. Right out there. Not that far. Just a little spot where that's away from the current. Maybe they're sitting in there. Maybe. Both of these have been cast out fairly far on this round, so we will try them out. I'm going to pull up this one first and then try the other one. Oh crap. No crabs, guys. No crabs at all, but I think maybe that jet diver might be spooking them or something. I don't know. Again, it comes right up to the surface, but I'm gonna test it out now without the jet diver, just the snare, just to see if it makes a difference. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop that off completely. Oh guys, sometimes I get so, when you're accustomed to catching stuff regularly or more than not, sometimes it gets really bummer, really discouraging to have those days that you can't get one to do. Can't trick a, hopefully catch a fish tonight, maybe, that'd be kind of fun. I'm gonna go revisit that spot that I was at last time. See if I can make something happen tonight at the incoming tide rather than the already in high tide after all the fish ran by me. So we'll see. Man, that was exhausting. A lot of hiking for no crab. I just got done huffing and puffing walking up the hill. So now my job is to try to get over to this fishing hole and fish while the tide's coming in for the next couple hours before dark. I only got about an hour or so left of light, so I better hurry up and get over there. Well, managed to get here before dark. Probably got about a half hour to maybe an hour. So I got to get right down and get to busy here, but something I wanted to throw across you guys and see what you think about this. So A lot of times one of the biggest complaints viewers have is by the time they watch the video, it's like a day late and $1 short on the fishing, or like if there's a salmon run or steelhead run, or oh man, you should have been here yesterday, or oh wow, it was hot last week. I don't know, it's not very good today. I don't know if you guys ever get that. This is kind of how I feel about this fishing hole I'm walking to now. Heard nothing but awesome things about it. Oh yeah, there's all these fish. And oh geez, sorry, hang on a minute. So there's all these fish. You can't help but catch fish if you go to this spot. And I went last time to the spot. Granted, I didn't time it right as far as the tide change, because I think that makes a big difference on these rivers that are real close to the ocean. But anyways, I guess what I'm saying is that I definitely feel for you guys when you see a video and you're like, oh, I want to go there, I know where that's at, and then you go there, it's just too late. By the time you got there, it's too late. It's a day late and $1 short. That's how I feel right now. Maybe I can change that tonight. I need that tide to get coming in here and produce some more fish. And I'll see if I can just catch something. I'll fish here till dark. Maybe I'll catch one. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm going to start with my spinner because it's easy. If I don't get any bites on the spinner, I'll switch to bobber and eggs. Wouldn't that be cool? Catch one on the first cast. That would be pretty cool. Alright, we're switching. We're already switching, you guys. I didn't even turn off the GoPro. One nice thing, you guys, about fishing close to dark, it's really easy to see that bobber. Really easy. These eggs, right now I'm using those Ultimate Egg here. You know, ooh, something bobbing. Something's bugging it. Can't tell. Alright, we're going to try another cast. You see those eggs? Eggs on the right are those Ultimate Eggs. Alright, we're going to put another bag of eggs, another huge eggie on there. And shrimp. We'll try it again. Haven't seen anything out here rolling. Oh, seriously, all the way into the tree? Gosh, dang it. That's so irritating. Is that how today's gonna be? Tree cast. God, stupid. I guess I don't know my own strength on that little cast there. Let's try it again. Yeah, I think I underestimated the time on this, because it's only 5 o'clock now, and I was thinking that I'd be light all the way up to 6. And I'm just hitting the last tail end of light right now. I was hoping I'd have something messing with my stuff by now. With the incoming tide, a batch of fresh fish that'll come in, but I think I just needed to time it for the last hour or two rather than the first hour or two of incoming tide. It's a pain in the butt to get the timing right. I keep harping on the timing, but it's just like setting a hook. It's all about timing, isn't it, you guys? You gotta wait until you got a bite. You can't swing at it too soon, you can't swing at it too late. You gotta set the hook at the right time. Looks like I lost my eggs on that sucker. Well guys, if you haven't guessed it by the music, I'm on my way back to the car after dark. Anyways, thanks for checking it out, thanks for watching. Sorry it's so dark. Get on there, keep working, helping me out. Like it, share it, subscribe it, all that stuff you gotta do. We're gonna get to 2,000 here probably in a couple weeks, I bet, or sooner. Do a fun little rod giveaway. I'll talk to you guys later.